We just arrived at the mussel farm, and today we're harvesting mussels. They scatter the young mussels in this tidal area to give them enough space to grow, and after 3 months, it's time to harvest. Since I've never done this, I only knew I needed gloves, shoes, and goggles.
Pasalong ta sa kwan sa dalom sang tubig.
So let's go.
To find mussels, we need to feel the bottom with our feet. And that was my patok's first mussels.
Kanila ko may nagabugo sa sige.
And here's my first.
Talaba.
We realized that the mussels in this area were still young, so we move on to higher areas. And again, we didn't find much here, so we decided to go to a lower level.
Dumadalo. Among kameraman. Ariyo.
Luckily, we've started gathering plenty. Our goal is to fill the boat with mussels, but we must hurry because the high tide is coming soon and we have limited time. Harvesting mussels is hard, especially if you're a beginner. It requires strength, stamina, and you have to work in tough conditions.
Taga-basketball ka lang nila, no? Gandang kag.
For us, it was the best time for harvest because it was a low tide and the sea was calm.
Wow, aray, dabo.
Since the water was becoming deeper, it's getting more challenging to get the mussels.
Suka-suka John. Okay no tube.
Grabe, kasi akong tutunlan.
Yeah, pagsako Wala na hay.
But we must go on as the high tide was coming in.
Dalawa ba?
Here, when I cut my finger with the oyster,
Save ako ng akong gloves.
I was losing strength here, but we need to keep going.
Bawa.
Delikado. May usok na kahoy.
After more than 2 hours of searching for mussels, we decided to stop because we realized that the only young mussels was left. And now we're going to clean the mussels.
Nabanta muna yung mga pilanan ni sa baklon. Ito, ano?
So we move on to other side to clean the mussels. Here I realized I had wounds.
May tama, gali ako yung
But first, we must gather our things and bring them with us. This is when our boat nearly sunk.
Naman. Uy!
Its weight caused an imbalance and it had already broken its bow. So to lose weight, Noy Patok jumped and started swimming. He pulled the boat while I removed the water from it. Luckily, the water did not reach the motor, otherwise we couldn't go back home. And finally, we reached the other side. Here we started cleaning the mussels.
Patay.
We needed to hurry because the buyer was awaiting us at the fishing port.
Masakit na yung akong kamot kay may samad na dabi.
At this point, I began to feel the pain of my wounds.
Mini pala na sa kagagmay pagbuhi sa suba, yanda sa 3 ka bulan mininasa. Malapit na matapos kami, hapuli na kami.
After more than an hour of cleaning,
We're finished and we will deliver it to our buyer. Let's go.
now we're very careful about balancing the boat. But the water still came in, so I moved backward to raise the boat's bow. Now, we're safe for the moment. Here we arrive at the port where we will meet the buyer.
Boy, ang gaba kaya isa din sabay. The buyer is not yet here. So we're just gonna wait. But the problem is that the sunlight, pag nainitan ako, nag-aalain ako. So we'll just cover it.
Nung ano din mo makabut ka?
The buyers arrived.
If you remember,
Nabanta muna yung mga pila na ni sa baklod. Ito, ano? So we got 8 buckets all.
and his estimation was correct. And now we finished the mission, it's time to go home. We succeed the mission. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Dako nga sa salamat sa imo man John kay yung buligan manimo ko.
Tapos, ang pwede mo muna